Hey folks, I am here today to show you my process of tearing down a paper pad when I'm going to smash a paper pad, kill a paper pad, whatever you want to call it. I thought I would show you the process that I go through when I'm deciding to keep the page, don't keep the page, you know, keep one, keep two, get rid of all of them, whatever. This pack, and this is a newer pack, well, not newer, but it's 2019, possibly still available, I'm not sure. But I've picked this pad out. It is a new pad. I don't think I've used any paper out of it. I know, for shame. But it's called Floral Mix. There's 60 sheets. There are 3, I believe, of each image. So we will see if I keep all 3 or if I'm going to find a home, somebody who can use some of this paper. So that's what I do. I get a paper pad out, I look at it, I go through it, and that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to go through this paper pad and I'm going to show you kind of how I decide or whatever with projects in mind. So this is going to be the pad that I use for upcoming projects to try to smash this pad, kill this pad, whatever. Get rid of this pad. Use your stash, okay? And I'm going to turn it this way, just how things are set up on my desk so that I can tear it easier, okay? So here we go. We're going to get started. So the first is this little floral paper, and like I said, there's 3 of these. Now, the ones I'm going to keep in the pad because I find it easier to keep them in the pad than just have loose paper everywhere. But the ones I'm going to not want or donate or whatever I do with, I will tear those out. So this one I really like, and it would make good covers for composition books or cards or anything like that. But do I need 3 of them? Do I need 3 of them, or can I donate one of them? I don't know. I think I'll keep all 3 to begin with. Now this one would do great for masculine cards, but I don't think that I need 3 of them. Maybe 1 of them. I can keep 1 of those, maybe 2. So I'll tear 1 out and set it to the side and keep these other 2. I really liked this, but I don't think that I need 3 of those. So I'm going to take it out. This makes great backgrounds for cards as well, so I'm going to keep... Do I keep all 3 of them, or do I donate 1? Maybe I could have a giveaway with these. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to take 1 of those out as well. And like I say, I may change my mind. We don't know. We don't know. We have this one, and this one I like it. This one okay. It's not my favorite. So we'll take 1 of those out and keep the 2 for now. We'll do the same with this one. Because sometimes you need to, if you're doing like a composition book and you want the front and back to match. I never do the front and back matching. But yeah, this one would do good for as backgrounds for cards, I would think. I will probably end up getting rid of another one of those. This one, yeah, it's not my favorite. So I think I'll just keep 1 of these and get rid of those. I really like this, so I'll keep 2 of those and get rid of 1. I like this a lot too. So I'll do the same with that. Keep that. I love this gingham. I'll keep 2 of those. So essentially, I guess I'm just going to take 1 out of each, it appears. This is great for masculine cards as well. So I'll keep 2 of those just in case. And this one, I'll do one of those. That one's okay. I don't like the background per se, but I like the flowers. Let's see. That would be great background. Or bookmarks. That could be good bookmarks. Good bookmarks as well. That's going to be one of my projects to do, as well as some bookmarks. I like that. That's cool. We'll take one of those out. So essentially, I guess I'm going to take at least one of all of them out. And it appears that I'm going to keep 2, and my pad keeps falling because it's getting heavy on this side. Okay, so there's that. So we have a stack here of single images, except for that one that I only kept one of. Okay, so there's that to give away. And then I usually go back through it and look again and just try to think of what I'm going to use them for. This, I do believe, would make good for a composition book because it's bigger. Also for maybe a note card holder because it has bigger patterns. That would be good for bookmarks or whatever, so I'm going to keep those 2. Keep those 2. I'm not sure about this one. I think I'll take another one of those out and just keep one of these. I don't know. I kind of like that. That's great for background cards or whatever. That's the one where I just kept one of. But let's see. That's pretty kind of close to that one. I like the smaller one better. So I'll take one of those out and then just have one. I like that. This is good for backgrounds. I'm not too sure about that one either. Maybe I'll take another one of those out. I like that one because I like those colors together. I really like that Tilly color. That's good for backgrounds too. Let's see. Right. And this one. That's great for backgrounds as well. I think we had one of those that kind of like this one better because it's got more. So I'm going to take another one of these out and put up there. And I think that was the last one. So we have, just by going through and picking through, we have lessened our paper pad, you know, by several sheets. So if you could just go through and do that, you know, if you have multiples, then go through them and see if you know for sure you're not going to use them, or if you don't need 3 copies of them, then, you know, donate it. Find you know, somewhere, somebody that could use it. If you have a channel, you know, do a giveaway if you want. Take it to a nursing home or something. So yeah. So like this would make good composition book. This would make good like bookmarks or card bases, card bases. This would make good card bases or a composition book or a note card holder. So then I usually look and see like what kind of goes together. Like which pages kind of go together. And then I look to see if I can put any of those together. Like you could put all your florals, you could like take your florals out, put them all together. Find like this, can go with a floral page, like on the inside of a composition book or a journal or anything like that. These two could go, same deal. So that's my next step. That's what I would do next, is I would look and see what goes together, put all the florals together, put all of the other pieces together. So I'll set those aside, and then what I'll do is I'll take and I'll start separating out like the florals from the patterns, and I'll leave the other in there as I work on them. So that will go with the pattern, and this will go with the floral. And I'm still looking at this. That's not my favorite page, but I'm hoping that when I cut it down, I can cut it to where it's not. And I'll consider this a background, like a, same with this. That's what this would be, like a background, not necessarily floral. And this could go either way. It could go, with like a solid type thing or not. Like small and big patterns. Maybe that's a better way to put it. Small and big patterns. And then once I get that done, then that should leave me with one or two of each of the patterns. And this, I would consider this as a background because it's smaller. And then one more. So then we have that. So then one more flip, we should have one of each, I hope. Because I don't think that I kept two of any of them. Okay. Now, so here's the florals, and then here are the, what I say, full patterns. Okay. So then you look through them and see like colors. Like this I would put over there with that. This kind of yellow would kind of go, would go with that. This is another mustardy yellow color. This would be in the blue. And then this could either go either way. So I'm going to put that there. And then this, the pinks. Then we have these two kind of look like they would go. That would go. These two kind of go. This one has a darker, so it would go over there. This one, I'm going to just put it in the donate because I don't particularly care for that page, and somebody else will probably love it. Let's see. Those two kind of go. This one has a dark background, so we'll put it with the dark background pages. Okay. Those two match. This one kind of matches those, flowers and leaves, so we'll put those together. So then we have our florals separated in kind of how they match. Alright. So then if you look at it and it looks predominantly pink, which that does, so that will go with those. That one's predominantly pink, I think. This one, I think, will go back here with the blues. This will go with the blues. And this one, probably as well. This one, when I look at it, I see pink and blue. But we'll put it with the pinks. This one with the pinks for sure. And this one, probably with the blues, because I like that with the blues. So then I have them separated out by pinks and blues and, you know, things that I think would go together. So we have the pink section, then we have this mustardy colored section, and I think I may take this one and put it with the mustardy too, just because of those flowers. That'll give another match to those. And then this, that could go with the mustard too. So we'll stick that over there with the mustard. And then the blues are these. Okay, so any of those would match, go together. So now I have them all separated the way that I think they go in my mind. Then we have these to keep, and then I'll do the same thing with what's left over here. Okay, so we have those to keep, and then we have this pile to donate. So just by tearing your pads apart and going keep, not keep, you know, maybe, because I had some maybes in there, then I had to make a decision, you know, do I really want it? Do I not want it? You know, just by doing that, you will go down on your paper pads just by going through them, looking at each piece of paper and trying to think of how you're going to use it. That helps me. I do not do it nearly enough, but it helps me to not be so overwhelmed when I look at a paper pad and think, oh my goodness, that paper pad has 60 pages in it and there's 3 copies of each design. And I had to get over the fact of just get rid of some of them. Don't keep them all. Don't keep them all. It's okay. There's people out there who will use this, whereas it's just sitting here, you know, in a drawer, when there are people out there who would use this and make beautiful projects with this. So that's one of my goals, is to try to tear things apart and give, you know, some of my stash to people who can use it, will use it, instead of just letting it sit there like I have. So that's what I do. So I hope you found this helpful. I'm sure that you've seen this before, but that's just my take on how I do it. And yeah, so go get them paper pads out. Don't be afraid to tear them out, and and then the next stage is cutting them up and using them. And we'll do that with this stack, and I'll bring you along and show you some things that I've made with the stack that I'm keeping. Don't be afraid to use your paper. I know, but once you get over the hurdle, you'll have fun and it won't be so hard to do the next pad. Okay? So thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, anything you would like to see with some of this paper, just let me know, and you can leave a comment below or whatever. And I hope you're having a great day. And remember, be kind to one another, make someone smile, and I'll see you next time. Happy crafting. Bye.